Alright, we're gonna be playing as... what? No, apparently we're not playing as anything because my internet connection sucks. I'll just wait here for a bit to see if this stabilizes. Huh. Let's drop down to 2,000. Yeah, it's one of those things that's really outside my control here. Ouch. It's pretty bad, folks. Okay, well, I'm starting anyway. If it gets better, it gets better. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I don't think there's anything else like using my internet connection, is there? For some reason Cortana wants to. Alright. Half the frames are getting dropped. Hey France. Let me know if the performance is too bad. Verizon is not cooperating tonight. I'm going to be trying for an early game Iron Giant fight with Wagstaff here. Should be interesting. Ooh, I already found the charcoal biome here, so there's one piece. Okay, this is the small biome. The small iron biome. There should be a bigger one. It happens sometimes you get a really small one like that. Oh yeah, this looks like the real deal. You are correct. The song affirms. Okay, maybe this isn't the large one either. So the interesting thing here is that I'm not going to need to go for pigskin or alchemy engine because I can build visors instead, I think. Well, I'm going to have to get a lot more gold than usual. Okay, it's another Iron Hulk right there. So how many do we have? 2 so far. This is the first time I'm going to try doing this without revealing the whole map beforehand. Actually, okay, once I get some flint, I'm pretty close to building a science machine. The frames are still dropping. I tried turning it down to 20, yeah, 2,000 I should say, kilobits per second. That still doesn't seem to be doing it. It says it's roughly dropping 65.8% of all frames. Sometimes it stabilizes, The worst part seems to be that the bitrate keeps fluctuating. Like sometimes I'll hit 3,000 and sometimes it'll drop down to about 400. Just not a whole lot I can do about it. It's my ISP. And I'm in a position at the moment where I don't really have any other options. Quite emblematic of what's called the digital divide. Ah, Flint. Alright. I don't think I've found any craggy rocks yet. These charcoal areas are going to be important to explore because that's where the Iron Hulks spawn. You don't know if your internet's helping? Well, no, it's most certainly mine. That's at fault here. On OBS, it literally says that 65.8% of the frames are being lost. I really can't drop it any lower. The quality. I mean, maybe I could if I dropped it at a lower resolution. It's usually this thing sort of takes care of itself after a little bit when it's happened in the past. If I ever wanted to take streaming more seriously, this is one thing I would have to solve somehow. So I'm hoping there's going to be at least one more Iron Hulk around here. Oh, I think I found it. Actually, I don't need to pick up charcoal because I won't be building a crock pot, I don't think. Or should I? Last time I didn't need any health, but I was playing as Wolfgang. Okay, so 1. Is that 1 there? 2, 3. Okay, so I've got all 3 from this jungle. Or this charcoal biome. If I'm not mistaken, there's going to be another charcoal biome, and I should take a look for that one next. In addition to any craggy rocks. There actually might be pig heads around here. I was thinking I wouldn't need one, but then maybe I want to use a Hamlet after all. I'm not sure. Oh, here's one thing I can do. I'm gonna disconnect from Discord and see if that helps at all. Because that does take a little bit of bandwidth to send my voice up. It's not a lot, but it might improve the quality by a little bit. So, if I get a science machine built here... Oh, I can, yeah. I've got the 3rd flint. Been some time since you've played Hamlet. Only played it a bit to see Wagstaff and Wheeler. Might come back tomorrow and play it. Play it and play Oni. Have you seen the new boss yet? Fun time, Dan. The Iron Hulk. That's what we're currently gonna try rushing today. I was quite intimidated by it at first, but it's an old softie. Honestly, the hardest part of the fight is getting the resource or the robot parts together. Sanru? Ryu? Call you Sanfun. Hi. I need to find the other charcoal biome. So one of them is around here. Got the 3 pieces from that one, but there should be another charcoal biome. It's probably going to be located off of the savannah. So I need to keep an eye out for the savannah. See, now this looks a bit promising. Wait, I was here already. Curses. I'm going in circles, okay. Need to get my science machine built at some point. I was hoping to find at least one craggy rock. Otherwise we're gonna have to do something else for the gold. I'm counting on gold, especially as this character. You really need a lot of gold. And so far I've not been too lucky. Okay, this here is a dead end, maybe? No. This is an aspect of the map generation that I never really paid attention to before. Before I needed to find the Iron Hulk. Ooh. Craggy cave cleft. It was just a cave cleft. Oh. Only one. Means only one gold. Oh, thanks for the follow, Sanru. Or should I get Google to pronounce it for me? I'm not sure. Haven't... Yes, I have, and since I'm not experienced enough in Hamlet yet, it has its own learning curve, for sure. I usually like trying to kill the bosses early on, because it gives me some real tangible benchmarks to compare myself against. Yeah, I'm not... This might just be a dead end. It probably will. It's just gonna be jungle. In the past, when I've sort of done a speed run here for the Iron Hulk, what I always did is I revealed the map beforehand so I knew where all the pieces were. And as you might imagine, that makes it considerably easier. So I'm trying to do it like legit now. And... oh, I actually have 7 gold. Okay, wait. Where did I get so much gold from? That's more than enough. So it shouldn't be inside the poison biome. But it's good to give this a run through and see what tactics, what I should be keeping an eye out for here. Because it's a bit like, you know, you go down to the caves and you're new at it, you go down to the caves and you just can't find anything. Ooh, okay, this might be the place. Let's say you play the DST, right? You go down to the caves, you can't find the ruins. But then after you learn some of the hints, like the environmental cues that are available that kind of point you in the right direction, you'll be able to find the ruins pretty straightforward. Like, there are a lot of times when I can make a beeline directly for the ruins in DST after entering the caves, because you know the entrances are all away from the center, right? They're on the edges of the map, so you know you always have to go to the center, and you have a pretty general idea of what kind of biomes connect one another. So in our case, I think usually the charcoal biome here borders an iron biome. I could be wrong, but I think that's usually how it works. So that means, you know, if we find one or the other, it's a bit like solving for X. He said optimistically. And so far I'm not seeing any more charcoal. Alright, yeah, we're back here again. Is it possible, like, there was more charcoal on the other side of this jungle? Okay, where do I want to build a science machine here? I kind of want it to be a little bit closer to everything else. I should be also close to some grass, because I need to cut grass. I really can't decide. I think I'm going to finish mapping this out. There might be something on the other side of this savanna. And if I don't do this, I'll have to come back through here again. The one thing I do need to do, though, beforehand, or before it gets dark, is cut some more grass down. I don't have enough to make a torch right now. Epic boll weevil fight. Or actually, they're called weevils. No, I don't think this is going to connect to anything. I need to figure out what the second charcoal biome is most likely to connect to. You can find the first one because it's connected to the iron biome, but I'm not sure that holds true here. It helps to go in the directions of specific materials, but oh. I usually build my machine next to or in between biomes. It helps to go in directions of specific materials, but it can be a bit weird. If only there was something unique about the Iron Hulks that would allow Wheeler to point you to them somehow. Suppose you had iron ore. Would Wheeler's compass point you to the Iron Hulks? Because they are a source of iron ore, potentially. In a way, I want to kind of try that now. I know I said wags. We'll have to do that tomorrow. So, this could get me hit. Oh, that was close. I think I found it. Yeah, it's the charcoal biome. So see, it was connected to Savannah, it looks like. Kind of. I'm pretty sure this is what I'm looking for, though. Let's see if we can get the last 3 Hulk pieces here. Somewhere around here, anyway. Okay, I'm not seeing any charcoal all of a sudden. Wait, is this going to be like a really small one that doesn't have anything in it? I think I see one Iron Hulk. Yeah, okay, so here's the head. What else does that mean? In the previous 2 worlds where I've done this, there were 2 separate charcoal biomes with 3 Iron Hulk pieces in each. We'll see if that holds true here. I think it will, because there's a second one. I think we're just missing one more piece now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are quite a ways away from each other. A little bit further, I would say, than the last game. But you should still be able to bring them together, especially if I can do 3 at a time. But I will want armor for that. So what are we looking at here? Oh yeah, I will need the pigskin for Wagstaff's unique goggles, which is required as sort of a base for a lot of the other stuff to craft here, like the visor. Okay. Surely there's one more piece in there, right? They wouldn't scatter it to a 3rd biome. I must have just missed it. Free logs. Am I going to use the telelocator staff again to put them together or not? I'm not planning on it. It would take me quite a bit longer to get that all set up than it would be to actually just lead the pieces where I need them to be. I think. I'm not seeing a 3rd piece here, unless it's right in the center. Let's keep those fingers crossed. Maybe it's in here yet. Otherwise, I don't know where it would be. I would think it would be in this general vicinity. Yeah, okay, it's not here. Okay, which direction? I'm gonna make sure it's not in this strip by the savannah, right? Like, I'm not just overlooking it here, am I? I only see 2 here. And I need 6. See, when I did it with Wolfgang after the telelocator stuff, I just revealed the whole map so I could easily relocate all the pieces. And now I'm trying to do it without using reveal map. It's not there. So the last hope I have is that it's up higher. Like maybe there's some more charcoal biome up here. I hope Clay ports Hamlet to mobile. I'm always sometimes on the go, and playing Hamlet on the go would be interesting. It would also be great to have a port of DSD or a port for DSD. Oh, I think we found that there is another charcoal biome hidden way over here. So in the past, it's only been 2, but now this world seems to have 3, which is worrisome. If you're actually planning on speedrunning this stuff, it gives you that much more to find. I also need to make a fire here and cook some food. I personally don't play Don't Starve single player on mobile, Dan, but I would be excited. Yeah, okay, here's the last piece. Excited to see it on TST. Same thing with Shipwrecked. I know it probably is complicated to work it out, but it's such an exciting concept. Here, we're going to be dangerous. Hopefully I don't have to come all the way back here again. I'm going to at least lead this, hopefully, over to the other 2. Rough. About to starve to death. Okay, it's giving up the ghost. Alright, I guess this is where we make the science machine. They haven't ported Shipwrecked over to mobile yet either, have they? Only reason I'm playing mobile is it can be a bit harder because of controls. Yeah, for me that's the biggest problem. Oh, okay, I gotta eat something here. For me, it just comes down to a lack of ability to control the character as intricately as I need to. Yeah, nothing against bringing it over to the mobile platforms at all. I'm just... It's probably something I wouldn't use, that's all. I'm curious, do you play on Android or iOS? Because I know you can hook up controllers fairly easy to Android stuff. iOS can be a bit more touchy. Or is it not even on Android? I own it on iOS. I'm pretty sure Don't Starve Mobile's on Android, isn't it? There's a setting on Don't Starve Mobile to have a control stick, but you probably knew that. Yeah, back when I played it a bit, I think I used the on-screen control stick. I'm just wondering if you can attach like one of those Android controllers to it and play DST, or not DST, single player. Alright, so I was here to get ball peen hammer, shears. I need to cut some grass for a backpack. You personally play on Android? Okay. Yeah, I own the one on iOS. I got it on sale for like $1. I couldn't pass up the offer, even if I don't plan on using it. Because unlike some games, Don't Starve actually allows you to use the family sharing option. Which means that other people who are in my family can also play the game if they want. Okay, let's also prefab. Wait, can I not prefab the golden pickaxe? I didn't realize it actually requires an alchemy engine. Wow. Huh. I didn't know that. Okay. I figured it just needed the science machine. Oh, wait. Maybe I should make the alchemy engine after all. I'm not gonna have enough wood though. Investigate. Even failures, discovery. I mean, that's the sort of upbeat attitude you need to have if you're going to be... Ouch. If you're going to be a scientist, or any sort of inventor. Ooh, yeah, okay. I'll make the golden pickaxe later. Alright, overall I think we're doing okay. It's gonna take me a while to get this stuff back. I'm not even sure which direction I should go in here. Because ideally you want to lead them through as little as possible that could possibly distract all the Iron Hulks. And we're definitely going to want a golden pickaxe for this. Okay, the other thing I want to find are the pig heads. This here, maybe? Otherwise we're going to have to haunt the pond over here to see what's there. The world gen is a bit unfortunate, without a doubt. On the way over, let's cut some grass. But as Wagstaff says... What, even failure is discovery? No, Vance, I don't really watch any other DST YouTubers. The Twitch side, or the streaming side of... Or I guess you are on YouTube now. Because I do stream to Twitch. I find the Twitch community a lot I don't know, just they're chill, you know. I haven't run into any real like unfriendly people on Twitch. YouTube though is a whole other thing. So most of the stuff now that I do, if I'm going to like hang out or communicate with another Don't Starve group or anything, it's going to be on Twitch. One of the reasons that I continue to play this game, because I did play Stronghold Kingdoms before this for about 6 years, so I have a pretty decent tolerance for samey type stuff, but I haven't really, I don't feel like I've actually mastered it fully yet, so as long as I can see personal improvement, I'm still motivated to continue playing, and as and if Clay continues to introduce new characters and new fights and whatnot, I imagine that challenge will still be there. Yeah, first let's check the jungle biome there. Twitch is more chill, YouTube is a lot of drama. Yeah, I don't know why it is that way. I think it might be because of the Twitch's sort of behavior policy. What do they call that? The code of conduct. I think it does a lot to discourage sort of just drama with other creators on the platform, right? Because, okay, this I don't think is going to be the right jungle. YouTube doesn't really seem to care about the prospect of other creators being scared off the platform by very aggressive or bullyish actors on it, whereas Twitch, I think, cares a little bit more about that. And it might be because the live format is a bit more intimate. People are more likely to be a little bit more open and vulnerable on a live platform as opposed to scripted stuff, so maybe there is more need for that kind of protection. But yeah, in general, I've become increasingly is it disenchanted? I think it's disenchanted with YouTube for. I mean, I would really like to see Amazon step up Twitch and make it a viable place to post sort of videos as well. Like, don't make it a focus, but like right now, it still feels like it's not fleshed out enough. I should upload more of my videos to Twitch, but like I'm trying to strike a balance, and yeah, I really don't know how I entirely feel about it, but that's the way I'm leaning. I'm leaning like, if you're somebody who's actually, if you want to sort of join, right, okay, if you're not an established player, I think it makes sense to sort of work with people on Twitch more so than it does on YouTube. I mean, if you asked me to go back, like, the people on Twitch were so much more supportive of people who are still learning the game than the people who are on YouTube. The YouTube game, maybe it's because it comes down to like monetization and stuff, but it is very vicious, and there's a lot of vitriol there. Hey Roman, we're trying to do some Wagstaff's Iron Hulk rush in here. Found all 6 Iron Hulk pieces so far. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 should be. Anyway, there's 6. They're very far apart from each other this time, unfortunately. Ouch. Oh. But I realized I'm going to need the to find the pig heads after all, because as Wagstaff you still need pig skin for the goggles. I kind of forgot that, because I was thinking I might be able to get away without going Alchemy Engine. It was one of the things that sort of attracted me to this character, because in that way he was kind of like a light wicker bottom. You could get double armor without needing to tech up to Alchemy Engine. But the more I tried to play him like that, it just doesn't seem to be viable, because you need... You probably want a ham pat for most boss fights, and that's still going to require an Alchemy Engine. So... Yeah, so there's a mat entrance there, but I didn't see any pig heads anywhere around there. And it's day 5 already, yikes. It has been slow going. Granted, before I did reveal the map, but wow. I was not having the same luck that I had last time. So this is weird. Oh, I just realized I don't have any armor. 2 of them? On day 5? What? Here. We're going to go for, Come on. I'm gonna make the visor. Oh wait, are they gone? What? Okay. They appear to be gone. And I need a pig skin. Perhaps I should not have done this. I don't know. Should I write this off as just a bad world gen? I'm not sure where to look now. The water is really weird. I don't see the mats next to it. I'd hate to write it off as a bad gen this early, but... has not been cooperating. You have a new trick exploit. This time it's for farming meat and pig skin. You mean besides using something other than a fire farm? Alright, I'm game. I did pass one. Okay, then I'm just not paying attention. This must be the one, right? The pig heads are around here. It would make sense if they were, but I'm just not seeing them. And this is a long ways out already. Maybe I should have played Wheeler instead. Okay, what am I missing here? The pig heads are by the savannah? Wait, when you say I missed one, are you talking about the bats or the pig heads? Well, am I just... There was another on the jungle, but you didn't catch it on the map. It is by the savannah. Well, like, is it around here? No. You can transform it into a fire farm. The thing is, you notice that when a pig house, pig tower is burned or destroyed, one always hammer pig comes to repair it. Yeah. So during the day, you can keep killing that pig again and again. Every time it respawns, it does. So you're burning the house down? Is that what's happening? You can't burn the towers down, though. Like, what's causing it to respawn? Wait, does that stomper thing that Wagstaff makes, does that knock down pig towers? Because you could use that. Alright, let's look for the pigskin again. I'm not optimistic. I'll keep my eyes peeled this time, though. I'm not seeing anything. Usually there would at least be one around here. Yeah, again, I'm not seeing any pig heads. This is quite irritating. Okay. What is it, pig head? So I don't see... Oh, okay. Was I over here? This is where they are. But yeah, we're piecing out on this one. I'll try again. There you are. Or hammer the pig tower. You can use one in the cultivated biome. So that way that you wouldn't get ganged up on. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's day 5 already, and this is just not, the progress is not here. I think this time I might try Wheeler instead. I was thinking of going Wagstaff, but really he's not an early game character. I think Wheeler is more interesting for this. Wait, did she get locked again? No, here she is. Alright. Time to change the title. It's now Wheeler versus Iron Hulk. Yeah, apparently you saw it. I didn't know that was anything, like there was more jungle over there, Vance. It happens. Sometimes you just gotta start over. So what did we learn from the previous one? There can be up to 3 charcoal biomes. Even though that was the first time that happened to me. Oh. Found one Hulk piece already here. The charcoal biomes tend to be located next to savannas, I think. And I should probably keep an eye peeled for the pig heads. And there are the pig heads. See, look how much easier that was. Look. Day 1. First segment. Pig heads. Yeah, I need to use the dodge as well. I'm looking for some flint here. See, so far I've been happier with getting flint from this biome as opposed to anything else. Especially if you can find it early on. Ooh. If I just had one more. Oh, actually I do have 2. The downside is I don't have a torch. Hey, not a hooker. Wow, thanks for the host. 113. How was your stream? Are you streaming DST or Hamlet? We are currently... I'm just starting on day 1. A little bit ago I was playing as Wagstaff. I thought I would try to rush Iron Hulk with him, but it turns out he really doesn't have any bonuses for rushing as far as I'm aware, at least this boss. So instead I'm going to try Wheeler this time. We need to find 6 Iron Hulk pieces to put it together. And they're usually scattered about these charcoal biomes like this one here. As you can see right here is another piece, so now I know where 2 of them are at the very least. Actually, I think I see all 3 of them. How's Hamlet going? I'm actually really excited because the Iron Hulk is a big pushover. It might seem intimidating, but it helps you more than you might think because it drops, well, if you let it anyway, it can farm up a ton of flint and rocks for you. So I'm really hyped about this boss, and I kind of want to incorporate it into like my year of bosses where I'll just go through them throughout the season, gather them together, and that'll be the whole objective of the run, will just be to gather as many of these bosses and fight them as possible. And it seems viable now. In the past, I think I did it on day 7, but I did reveal the map beforehand, which undoubtedly gave me an advantage. But we see where the 3 are, I think, from this. 1, 2, 3. So now I have to find the other charcoal biome. I also need to make a torch. I was going to go down to the craggy cleft, cave cleft thing. But let's get enough for a torch to mine that, because I'm going to need the gold and everything. Last world was a bad spawn advance? I think so. I've seen better early game spawns. One of the things I need to remember as Wheeler here is that she has this navigation gadget. I just need to figure out, can I use it to point me to Iron Hulks? This was something I was excited to try before, but I really didn't have an opportunity to. Hopefully we'll be able to try it now. See if I put iron in it. Yeah, it's just going to point me to the Thunderbirds at the moment. But I'm hoping once I'm further away from this biome, that won't be the case. Because you can get the iron ore from, what's its name? From the Iron Hulk by mining it. So technically it is a source of iron ore. So it might help me in locating that second charcoal biome. That's the hope anyway. And if that was the case, I think it would make Wheeler a more attractive character for me to play early game. Because right now, like, don't get me wrong, she's good. It's just she seems to be more useful for people who aren't as good at like kiting, and they just kind of want to be able to use ranged attacks. Hey, get nerfed on. Your name sounds familiar, although I can't quite place it. Now, the one thing about playing Wheeler for this boss is I might want to get some health. When I played Wolfgang, that was overkill. I didn't even use a single pierogi that I made. But with Wheeler, we've got much lower health, and it might be a necessity. Ooh, feeling the small inventory already. Alright, we got enough. Maybe I can make the science machine before nightfall. Got something there to mine. Time to get some grass. Should I save this egg? If we make pierogies, I'm gonna want that egg. Definitely want a backpack here. Ah, yes, that is a bug that pops up from time to time. I really just need more grass at this point to make much of anything else. And twigs as well. Okay, I've got the important stuff here. So, next I want to find the next, or the second charcoal biome. Hopefully there are only 2 this time, that makes it so much easier. I'm pretty sure I can make that. This is a waste, don't do this. There's no reason to mine for that. Ooh, what was that? Okay, thanks for stopping by, Vance. You had sharper eyes than I did. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make better use of them. Yeah, bordering here on the poison. This is probably not the right place. The good news is that I really have only one direction to go. Yeah, for those who aren't aware of what Wheeler does, she has a few unique items. She's got the Pneumatic Horn, which is an infinite ranged weapon. You fuel it with pretty much any resource. And then she also has the compass. It's called the Navigadget. You can put a resource in it and it will point you to the nearest copy of that resource. So, for example, if we're interested in finding more gold, we just load it up like that, and you can see it's pointing away to more gold. I was personally interested to see how well it would work, pointing us towards more iron ore, but as you can see, I think it's still pointing to this iron ore biome over there, which is definitely not pointing us towards iron hulks. But I'm holding out hope for that. I was all out of twigs. Not good. Twigs are probably more important than grass, actually. So the idea here is that we're gonna try to rush the Iron Hulk boss before the humid season sets in. I've done it before, with Wolfgang granted, but the boss isn't that. It's 3,000 health, so the fight isn't too bad. Especially when you come from DST. And you're familiar with the health and DST bosses, the ones in single player are a breeze. So we're looking for another savanna, because from my experience, charcoal usually borders that. Alright, where... Okay, that's where the pigskin is. I'm going to need pigskin, and I'm going to need more wood for the armor. And again, I am getting a bit ahead of myself. We still have to locate the Iron Hulk pieces. Yucca. Hi. Have you played Hamlet yet? I know the DLC is a bit new and it's still in early access, but it's got enough originality to it to justify playing, I think. Most of the people that I've talked to who jumped into it felt kind of overwhelmed. Ooh, I think we found the second charcoal biome here. So don't feel like you're gonna go into this one knowing how everything works immediately. There is a learning curve. Okay. Iron Hulk piece number 4. Oh yeah, and that's another thing you want to keep in mind about Wheeler. She has 2 fewer inventory slots, and also if you keep her inventory clear, she'll walk faster, which gives you an incentive to use the backpack. I think it's is it a 3% default increase in speed, and then 1 additional percent for each empty inventory slot you have in your main inventory. The backpack slots do not count. Okay, I think I took a long way around here. At least I know where it doesn't go. Gold is also a potential problem here. Have I found any more craggy rock clefts? No. Those are usually a really good source of gold. Otherwise, we're gonna have to get a ball peen hammer. Did I pass any? No. Ooh, okay. This is good. Only 1, but it yielded 2 gold, so I'll forgive them for getting cheap on me. One of the things with dodge, you can do this dodge maneuver as Wheeler, but you can't hotkey it, which means you always have to use the mouse, which in my opinion could be improved. Because if I'm involved in combat, I'm using the keyboard, and I kind of want to use the keyboard to execute a dodge that, you know, if I'm going to take advantage of its invincibility frames. Because when you are dodging, you can't get hit. So there's a lot of potential there, but it's kind of being wasted because you can't hotkey it. Ooh, this was really the jackpot. 3 stalagmites. So the reason gold here is going to be important is because we need to use the opulent pickaxe to get the iron hulks together, because it really requires a lot of hammering, and you just blow right through the flint if you use that instead. Okay, yeah. Hey, there you are, Euro. Euro with the host. Thank you. Yeah, so this seems to be one of those smaller charcoal biomes, to my disappointment. The other one is probably located on the other side of one of these savannas here. So it will be worth poking around here a bit more. Oh, okay. I found 2 of them. There's the head. So we're missing, what, 1 or more or 2 more? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're just missing 1 more. Iron Hulk. Not too bad for day 2. I think I've already been down there. but it's kind of looking like it's not going to be in this biome. So after you fight the Iron Hulk, for those who aren't aware, it will disassemble itself again and send its pieces sprawling to the four winds. So you have to bring them back together again if you want to do another fight. Now the first time, the pieces are always in the charcoal biome. Subsequent fights, they could be as far-reaching as the poison biome, which can obviously, okay, here we got another charcoal biome, but that could obviously present a bit of a challenge. So the last piece should be somewhere in here. Yep, here we go. Nice. So, that out of the way, let's get to work on building the Alchemy Engine, which is going to require some more wood here. Should I try to bring it back right now? How far do we have to go? This isn't too far. I'm pretty sure the first map that I tried today was the two biomes here were separated by a greater distance. Okay, there was one thing I was gonna do. I wanted to see if the compass points the Iron Hulks ever. I mean, I don't think it does. But I mean, I think we have a good example of how we can test this, because I want to know if this works or not. If it doesn't work, we're gonna have to write Wheeler off as having an advantage for doing this fight, especially since she has the lower health to begin with. You can never have too many rocks. So we're gonna go past it, and then I'm going to equip our nav gadget, and we'll see what it points to. So you can see it's pointing. It is not pointing to the Hulk, even though that would be the closest iron ore. So no, you can't use the nav gadget to find Iron Hulks. That is disappointing, but I kind of expected it. Okay, well now we know. Might as well drop that on the ground as soon as you spawn. Heh, eh, eh. I mean, I'm thinking, like, what do I need to find right now that I couldn't just find? This is, like, another one of the aspects of Wheeler that makes me say she's a beginner character, because if you don't know where to find things like gold, yeah, it can be useful, but once you know where to find this stuff, you're probably not going to ever use it. Like, okay, let's say we have flint. Would it even pick up flint inside of that dung ball there, if there is any flint? Let's see if there are any rocks in it. No, it definitely is not pointing to the dung ball. Yeah, and then flint. Wait, what? Not finding anything close by. Yeah, okay, well, I mean, it's not guaranteed that there will be flint inside the ball, but there are usually rocks in it. So I'm assuming that's not useful for that either. And use the nav gadget to find charcoal to find the pieces? That's a good point, yeah. Roman. Because the charcoal only spawns in those biomes. And that's pretty much like what I was trying to do with the iron ore, right? Okay, so before I want to lead the pieces back to each other, I really do want to get my armor set up. That way if I take an accidental hit, I'm not going to die. Should be one more head around here. Here we go. Alright, this is probably a decent place to build the second science machine. Oh, there's that thing still after me? God, dude, give up. Okay. So be it. Another reason that you do have to make the Alchemy Engine for this fight is because you need the golden pickaxe. I say need rather loosely. With 15 flint, I might be able to bring the pieces together without needing a golden pickaxe, but you do go through flint exceedingly fast. Did I break my axe? No, here it is. So you're probably going to want a golden pickaxe or an opulent pickaxe. The shovel's up there now. Dude, I dislike it when this happens. Okay, now they're chill. Sometimes your weapons gets like hotkeyed into the backpack, and it just seems to refuse to take to the new slot you put it in. So the reason I like using tier 2 trees is I'm pretty sure they don't spawn the same kind of nonsense the tier 3 trees can, and they also have the chance to spawn an egg anyway. It's like the only reward from chopping down tier 3s is that you get an extra wood. Which, you know, when you think about it, look, if I have to deal with 2 snakes and a scorpion, I can just save time by not chopping down those trees. If I've got tier 2s around. Tier 1 is not usually good enough. But otherwise I tend to go for tier 2. If I don't feel like dealing with nonsense. See, look, I guarantee you by now I would have hit scorpion plus snake. Probably 2 snakes. Oh. Hunger. But we need a lot of wood here. We need it for the log suits as well as Alchemy Engine, so I'm gonna have to chop these down anyway. See, look! That's what I mean. Look at that. 2 snakes. We had meat as a distraction, but it's not how it always works. You're gonna die. It has been foretold. Oh, I thought you'd go after the meat. Okay. You got me on that one. I'm gonna make pierogies. That I would probably want to keep that meat. I got the charcoal for it. Wow, my inventory is full, but we're just gonna get rid of the Navigadget. Oh. Hungry again. This is what asparagus is for. Because it's not useful for much else. Alright, gee, what was I gonna make? Ball peen hammer probably should make that. Opulent pickaxe. Oh, that's right. I need the Alchemy Engine first. down to 1 gold. Don't have quite enough for those log suits. Let's get some more wood here. Let's go ahead and make some pierogies. One more. One more log suit. Just in case. Probably won't need it. But she's got low health. So I might want to swap out when one hits like close to 10% or something. One more tree. It'll give us 8. And maybe an enemy or 2. In a way, I wish we had gotten more enemies. Turns out I needed the meat. Okay, we got most of what we need here. Honestly, two pierogies is going to be more than enough. I want to prefab some football helmets as well. At least 3. Do we need a ham bat yet? I might do this one without a ham bat. Last time I killed some of the moose things, the hippopotamuses. Not sure we need to do that this time. Yeah, so the question is, where do I want to lead most of these? I'm pretty sure I don't want to fight near the pond. Do I really want to lead them all the way over here, though? Probably not. How about to this? This area over here? Like, it's 3. You gotta move 3 no matter what. Let's bring the ball peen hammer. Don't need the axe. Don't think I need the machete or the shovel. Definitely don't need this horn. Definitely don't need the hammer. So we're going to do the one over here first because it's near to some gold that I'm going to ball peen to get. Yeah, so this is, you know, all the fight prep is done. I just need to get the pieces together now. Day 4, you know, pretty decent. Pretty decent progress. I might be able to lead these 2 together. That would be the best. So you have enough for one more pickaxe. That probably still isn't going to be enough. Do we have another statue around here? Yeah, there's a mat right there. So I'll probably use that. Or I'll probably chisel that as well. These can be dangerous. This is always a danger with them. They really do like to aggro onto just about everything but the player. Oh! I was distracted by something I thought that was a bat. Oh, it is a bat. Come on. Or actually, nope, too late. Haha, dodge comes in handy. Okay, this is definitely a bit dicey here. Okay, where are we going? Oh, there's a science machine there. Yeah, you know, just fighting them over here might be pretty decent, actually. I'm gonna have to use dodge more. Oop, they came together. So, I just might fight them there, because those are two really dangerous ones to move around. You can get hit quite easily by them. So, I think I'll take that into consideration in the future, in terms of making my decisions as to which pieces to relocate. I've got a question for anyone that might know how to play better than me. Are farms okay for spring or better for like second autumn or not at all? Are you talking about just the farm plots? So the general thinking on them is that they're just more efficient forms of food, but I've been questioning that. Oh, that was close. In Hamlet, mostly because the traditional forms of food generation aren't available. Hamlet, I'm really kind of weak on yet myself. Is it going to fight the gnats? Oh my goodness, it is. That was not how I wanted that to go, but okay. Yeah, so in Hamlet, I have no opinion on it. In the other versions of the game, farms are kind of at the bottom of the list. I guess the one thing you're useful for is going to be dragon pie. Other than that, they're just usually more efficient recipes you can make in a crock pot. That's what I've seen anyway. Yeah, these gnats are getting in the way. Maybe I'll start relocating some of the other ones tonight. Like that one I can always lead at the very end. These over here, not so much. Also, if you're making a mega base, you know, it makes sense to build all of the buildings. But like, as for my play style, I'm a little bit more nomadic than settled, and I would never use farms in the main games, especially DST, unless sort of forced to. I mean, there was a reason why there was a mod called Eat Your Veggies, which focuses on kind of forcing you to grow plants. It's because nobody really does it. And it's generally because it's less effective, less efficient. But it is the one best way to get dragon fruit pie. Granted, you still need a crock pot, but hey, you can grow the dragon fruits in a garden. If not dragon pies, what should you do? I mean, I use pierogies a lot for health, but it depends upon what you have available to you in the world. I think Roman was pointing out that the ham sandwich here in Hamlet is a very good early game source of health. It was something I'd completely overlooked. Because it requires foliage, which means that I dismissed it because foliage is not something that you can ever regrow. Yeah, that's, whoa. Dicey. Which way are we going? Probably this way. Nope. This is a danger when you lead them together, but if you break them apart, like right now, they shouldn't do it again. They should start back up without commingling. Sadly, they will want to kill everything in sight, including those pogs, probably. Yeah, see, look at that. They're incapable of chilling. Oh, hey, that's why we're wearing armor. Honestly, this is interesting. If you get them together like that, you don't have to mind them nearly as much to get them to start back up again. Oh, they found something else to attack, a bird. Oh, this is gonna take a while. They're more efficient in the spring due to the rain. You can use the veggies as filler for pierogi. There you go. Yeah, you definitely get more rain. That means in the spring, and that means crops grow faster. You don't have to force fertilize them or anything. Please don't go after the pog. He went after the pog. Okay, the pog is dead. I was gonna... I lost my gold. Oh, I'll lose more. Hey, there is a pog to get in the way. Die, you maniac. Kill it. Kill the pog. He annoys me. Oh yeah, that pog is getting some. Wait, where are you going? Come back here. Well, my armor took damage for that, but at least I didn't because I dodged. Look, a glowfly. A glowfly will glow die. F for the pug. The pugs don't get no respect around here. It's a long way back. Uh-oh. A bit too close to home, eh? Okay, I might bring the third piece over here. Where is it? It's way over there. Just I'll get them a little bit closer together. I probably should have eaten the aloe. That was a waste. Don't do that. Don't waste your pierogies. Learn from my mistakes. Wait, where is it? It's all the way up there, okay. Don't need charcoal. If I can lighten my load here a bit, I'll go faster. You want to cut grass on the way? Why bother early game for Iron Hulk? For the challenge of it. I agree. For early game, you're probably going to want to do, you know, BFB, Wilmant Queen, and Pugalisk. Those do make more sense. If I was doing this in like an honest run, I would go for those first and then save Iron Hulk for maybe the, I don't know, Lush season maybe? If I could do it in time. This is my favorite one, I think. It's the least harmful of them all. I would like to avoid this biome here. Oh yeah, that's the funny thing about those. If you mine them down, they turn into rocks, but if you burn them, they turn to ashes. Late game, maybe telelocator would be better. I definitely consider it, especially for the 3 that are usually more distantly located. No question about it. But then again, even second year, I'm not sure it would be quite enough. Enough time to like get all the gems that you need, because you need 3 purple gems for each. Ouch. Okay, keep that one there for now. I might have to lead these through one at a time. Wait, if I break in between doing this, does it fully reset it? Hammered the hell out of that one. There goes my armor. Rip. Oh. I need armor. Please come back here. Okay, I don't want you to destroy my base. Well, that's why we have enough gold for another one. Gonna be a Mant versus Hulk fight. And then it shuts down. Oh my god. I keep relying on me being able to dodge And I so utterly suck at dodging with this character. I need to stop even trying it. Okay, first we need to get rid of these. I mean, the worst thing ever. Don't have any fighting tools. Well, that was my bad. They are nothing if not committed. But I don't want them in my way. I really need to stop getting hit. Almost there. Much better. No, come on. You're so close. Aww. Iron Hulk is the best method for generating renewable rock among all expansions. You can use the head to break down the granite rings after to generate tons of rock and flint in a short span of time. Yeah, especially since the rock attack, I forget exactly what it's called. It's the one that causes those rings to... There's a word for them. I keep thinking of sanity stones, but it's not them. But anyway, you know, as long as you can prolong the fight, you can keep sort of generating more flint and rocks from what I've seen. Oh wow, there's still 2 more to move through here. I do have enough to make more pierogies, so... I'm gonna take more damage in the lead up to the actual fight. Okay, the head is gonna be easy, isn't it? What's the best way to stay warm in winter? I've heard hats aren't a good option. It depends on what you want. Thermal stones work quite well, but I'm more partial to clothing most of the time. Because what is the deal with the thermal stones? They don't heat up any... No, actually, I forget. They work differently between games. I don't remember the specifics of which... There's like one game they are better in, as opposed to the installation, but I forget if it was a single player or Don't Starve Together. For me though, for the most part, you know, you end up using the umbrella during the summer. So the only time I'd use the thermal stones during the winter. Oh, gotta go this way instead. And now the gnats. I think. Nope. I find the umbrella too useful to give up. So during the summer, you know, sure, you could use a thermal stone and keep it chill in the refrigerator, but I just use the umbrella for the insulation against heat plus a luxury fan, and it's more than enough. Winter is a little bit more touch and go because there's no instant source of... Why am I using this torch? No instant source of heat. You kind of have to burn stuff, which is a little bit different from the luxury fan, but... So for summer, I would say definitely not thermal stone unless you're doing something like fighting antlion or another boss where you actually need the armor on your head instead of an umbrella. For winter, you know, toss a coin. Whichever feels better to you. Should work. That would be my thoughts on it. What if someone else has the umbrella? Sure. It's viable, you know. The umbrella is better. Yeah, because what else you'd have to get with like the florid shirt then? I'd say then in that case it would be a toss-up. If you want to use the florid shirt for the 240 insulation, you can do that. Or you can swap out thermal stones. Oh, I see meat for pierogies. Okay, so this is the last piece here to bring through this area. No, no, no. Don't do what I tell you. Thermostones don't last too long, in my opinion. In single player, they last forever. It's only in multiplayer they have durability. So yeah, that would probably make them a much more attractive solution in single player. There are a lot of popular mods that will disable it, the durability for thermal stones, but I don't usually rock those in my DST servers. Alright, we're getting close to the actual thing here. I just have to go and get my armor and some pierogies, and then I'll add the last piece. How about that? We're gonna use double armor here. It's a good idea in single player, especially since I don't have a lot of health as this character. As Wheeler. Okay. Yeah, so can't forget about the Hambat, which means I need to kill one of the hippopotamuses. That was the reason why I usually kill them. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna wait for this to give us a pierogi. We'll fill it back up, and we'll go out and get the hippopotamus. This shouldn't be too hard. I saw one right over here. I want to be a little bit further away from the ponds here. before I start attacking. Yeah, that's better. Make an extra football helmet, since this one's a little bit damaged. Okay, take the pierogies out of the pack. Ooh, low on food, yeah. There. Oh, almost forgot to prefab that ham bat. Oh, that's right, pigskin's in the pack. Here we go. Got it now. Oh my word, that bug is still popping up. Oh, thank goodness it's saving. I need to remember to do that. Last time I was fighting this boss, it crashed. And I lost like a day's worth of progress. So, here we go. Let's do this thing. Or should we wait till next day? Nope. I just realized I don't have a stocking stick this time. That might make things a little bit different. But okay, it'll be interesting anyway. Come on. Come on. Dude. Come on. What the hell? Are you aware you're missing the rest of your body? Like, what is this? Okay. I mean, that was a thing, I guess. Which was annoying. So here's the full thing. I don't have any, I mean, I guess I have a dodge. I'll use that instead. Right? Nope, that wasn't enough. Okay, okay, do not dodge. Okay, I was trying to dodge there. Do not try to do that. That was bad. I keep, like, every time I dodge into it instead. Okay, I'm just wondering what, there isn't that much night here. Okay, for this I can definitely dodge. Well, okay, don't do that though. Yeah, dodge helps for this. Can we set it on fire? No. I'm just kind of waiting for the next day here. Nope. Yeah, so definitely would recommend something like a stocking stick here. If if you don't have dodge. Okay, here we go. Now we got the money maker going on. Okay, I don't understand that attack. It doesn't seem to work quite right. Now it seems to work. That time it didn't. I kind of wanted it to be in the center. Okay, there it goes. So it blows up, and you can see get the head back. And as it's been pointed out to me, you can just mine the head here. And it can do some more mining for you. Take a look. Like, it's still a decent amount of rocks and flint. Yeah, so day 8. Doing it legit with Wheeler here. I have to remember, though, for the future, I need that stalking stick for pretty much any other character. It's easy enough to get, so there. And of course, you also get gears. Like, think about that. You're talking about early game advantage. Well, maybe if you're playing WX, get those early upgrades. Three days left for mild season. Two to three hits, then dodge towards them. The problem with the dodge is if you're actually fighting, when you do it, you dodge towards whatever it is you're fighting. So, I mean, we've got a lot of prep going on here. I'm wondering if I can just rush Mat Queen right now as well. I've got 2 meat. I could definitely make... Like if I had... Are there any more mooses around here? Oh no, I ate all my eggs, didn't I? Oh, we'd need to cut down more trees anyway for the armor. Let me get my backpack back here. Oh no, there are 2 eggs left. I've had meat. Oh, I ate all of my radishes though. Yeah, I really didn't plan for what would happen after the fight. Oh, okay. Second there, I thought crashed. That bug is still there. With low health comes great responsibility. It's actually not too bad early since you get all the rock, flint, iron, and gears that you need for a long while. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if I really need rock that much. Like, what would I use it for? Ah, here's one of the pieces again. Like, if I did end up like rebuilding the town and stuff, usually you get a lot of the resources back from knocking down existing pig houses. I think I cleared this entire area of radishes. Let's see what I can steal from the pigs. I think we can still do Mant. I got enough time yet tonight. Should have probably focused on the stalking stick. Well, I mean, we have berries, but we need vegetable. Does nobody have radishes? Well, I usually don't like these gardens because there's just too much variety. Nope, it's all berry bushes this time, it seems like. Usually there's one of those with radishes next to it. Now, have I tried real dragon fruit? It tastes kind of like medicine. No, I haven't. What kind of medicine? Good medicine or bad medicine? I mean, I guess we could, yeah, I'll probably just raid that garden for the vegetables. I just need a few vegetables. Normally, I would applaud this world for having so many berry bushes. Stole from right under his very nose. It tastes kind of acid. It's not good, but it's not terrible. It's like cranberries. Cranberries are just really sour. Not acidic. See, France loves dragon fruit. Wait, in game or in real life? Pomegranates heal 20 when cooked? I guess there's no point in putting that in the pierogi, huh? I was planning on using the radishes first. I don't know what the value of a sweet potato is, because the only other game that's in is Shipwrecked. I should probably use the carrot. Oh, and I need meat. It'd be best to get down before the humid season starts for sure. I'm pretty sure once you're down there, it doesn't affect you much like in the regular caves. Well, that doesn't work. I guess that works as meat as well. Come back here. Stop eating my meat. Eat, cook and eat the pomegranate right now. Did that leave a couple of wood around here? No? Surprising. Great, corn. Wait, is corn a vegetable? This is... even in real life, you don't know this. I don't remember. Can you use it as a vegetable? It is a common vegetable food item, okay. I mean, technically it's a grain, isn't it? But okay. I guess I can get on board with it. Corn is a vegetable and don't ever cook it? It's worse as popcorn, yeah. Here, see if I can get rid of it. I don't think I've ever tried using corn to make pierogies, but it's a vegetable, so it should work. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the 15% suit, since space is at a premium here. I do need more grass and twigs, because we're gonna be burning through quite a few torches potentially down there. Probably should also top off on sanity. Want to get Lotus for that? Just pick flowers, honestly. It's probably going to be the fastest. Because when you're fighting the Mat Queen, I really don't want to end up fighting Shadows at the same time. And that can happen. She drains her sanity much faster. When she's hooting and hollering. Yeah, it's enough left there. Should be able to find some more flowers up over here. Trying to make BFB horn. That was a pretty old video, the resurrection one. How does it hold up? I don't think it has been surpassed yet in terms of different ways you can resurrect yourself. They added more skins for the telltale hearts. I forget who the character was. I think it was Wheeler. I was having sanity trouble with while fighting the Mat Queen, but it might be because I didn't top up before going down there last time. But being insane made it so much more risky. There's already enough stuff attacking you. You know what? I should have gone for the Lotus Flowers instead, because then it would have given me an opportunity to get the the Platypine Quills, which I would need to summon the BFB, so keep that in mind. Should be high enough, I think. Corn is also good for making powder cakes. Does anybody seriously make powder cakes though for anything but like pig traps? So honestly, the worst part about this is going to be how little pigskin I have left. I have to be more careful. Yeah, because I can only make 2 here. So which one takes most of the damage? Is it the first one you equip or the second one? I think it's the first one. It would make sense if it's the first one, but I have a hard time remembering that. Alright, do I need anything else in here? I don't think so. I think we're good to go. I'll make the ham bat when I'm down there. Oh, that's what I want. Should always bring a pickaxe for this. Because you don't always get enough flint. Here's the backpack. Or would it hurt to bring... no, don't bring the backpack, because you need to bring a lot of stuff back. Powder cakes for pig traps. Oh yeah, berry traps for the gobblers. That's a good one. For the pig traps, I usually end up using what? Rot? It just didn't seem worth it to me to make an entire powder cake. I just passed it. A powder cake for that. Okay, that bug is so bad. Like, the slot is, like, legit still there. Even though I'm not using anything that should give me a slot. Well, I walked right into that one. Stop it. Didn't mean to hit tab. 10%. Yeah, I didn't know Mance went after the powder cake. But Roman knows more about the game than I do, so. Oh, that's a dead end. Want to make sure you don't run out of light sources down here. Should be a little bit more conserving. Especially since you don't lose sanity, even when you're in the dark down here. It's really weird, but it's a thing. Oh, we found it. Getting out is usually just about as hard. Okay, we're here. How about? See if we can pull this off. Nope. Let me make sure these are in the right order. Helmet, chest armor. Can't move. Crap. Of course that happened. I couldn't move and I got poisoned. I need to have traps. Maybe I should bring traps down with me in the future. Alright. So it is success. But at what cost? I don't see any venom glands. What are mants? They're those things that guard the mant hills up top. They're usually passive towards the player until you get too close to them. So this is a good fight because you get both the crown and you get the bundling wrap, and I would recommend it over Pugilisk or BFB for that reason. Funny thing is then I proceed to forget about the fact that I have the bundling wrap. But, see, got bundling wrap there. But you would need wax paper, which requires a honeycomb. Let's see here. Do these give honeycombs? I don't think they do. I think you have to actually mine their hives down. Okay. Let's get an extra torch and hopefully we'll get out of here. Not good. Ha! They destroyed my football helmet. What's the way out of here? We're not sure. Oh, looks like I'm going to be able to get out the way I came in. That's not always a given. So, 1 day left of Temperate. Let's try to get that Pith Hat post haste. Where is the starting point? Should be somewhere around here. There it is. Okay, need a hammer for that. And you can see it looks like I'm insane, even though I'm actually not. Actually, where are my gears? I can make an ice box right away here. Oh, maybe not. Gold, huh? I think that one I haven't mined yet. So. Let's see, where could I get more scorpions? I could go down and catch more, I guess. Because eventually it'll start doing so much damage you really can't ignore it. So I do have a limited amount of time to deal with that. I could also find a well. A well might... I should also hammer down that science machine. If I hammered down both of them, I would get 2 gold. Which would have been enough. Here, put it in here. No, don't? Okay. I just lost 1 gold. Look at that. Oh. Pith Hat and Stalking Stick? Yeah, I should have got the Stalking Stick for the Iron Hulk. I kind of forgot that I needed it. I do have dodge though, so it's not the worst. Maybe rushing Iron Hulk isn't bad for Wagstaff because you don't need the Pith Hat and you get gears? Probably, yeah. You get 4 gears. Wait, what? Why can't I make? Oh, the cut stone now. Oh, there's something I'm missing. Nope, wrong place. Build next to the crock pot. Like a non-noob. Gotta keep appearances around here. So I don't need all this armor. Actually, let's get rid of this football helmet. Okay. First I'm gonna go and get the Pith Hat. I forget, what else do you need to make it? You need like vines and stuff? Yeah. So you're gonna need a machete as well. And there was, wait. It's not a machete, it's an axe. I was thinking of the tubers. I just need that hammer. If you're looking for those early game gear strats, Iron Hulk might be the way to go. Oh yeah, my original backpack. This is my new one. I only need the torch. Everything else can go. Hammer time. Okay, this is actually probably just wasting time for me to do this. To hammer it all down, I don't need it. I got claw palms right over here. Oh, and I trapped all my flint. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. There are claw palms really close to the base. And then the other thing is vines. How close are we to those? I'm probably closer now. Yeah, I should get them now. I don't have any food for bait. Now we have bait. Would not recommend. You still take damage on the armor. Gotta get ready for those stocking sticks, strats. I've got how many? 5? That's enough, okay. So what else? Claw palms, yeah, but I need flint. Bug be gone? Let me think here. I've got tubers pretty close. Oh yeah, and then the other fly trap stock would be for the bug be gone. Astutely observant of you. Well purposed. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to trek back. Need to get back home before I lose too much health here. I'm thinking of just trying to find a wishing well. But I will need gold for that, and I don't... Wait, is this gold? Damn it. Shot my ball peen hammer. I've got more gold over here. Oh, there's one flint. That's actually it. No, wait, why can't I make a... I can't make an axe. Don't know why it was grayed out. I do need to do something about the poison really soon, though. As soon as I make the pith hat. And a ton of other stuff. Because it's going to take away more and more of my health. It's not something to play around with. Oh, that Pog knows there's something in here. Apparently they can't break in. I forgot that. They can raid most chests. Which means they need to be eradicated. Okay. I'm one short. Wow, okay. Questions asked with coins or answered during or after stream? I mean, you can ask a question anytime. I don't really prioritize them one way or the other. The coins are just something that I think Streamlabs wants you to set up, so I kind of just had it there because they wanted me to. Then again, I did set it up over a year ago, so at this point, yeah, I just need 6 tubers. What do I think of slurpers? I usually kill them. With impunity. Most of the time they just get on my case when I'm trying to explore the ruins. They aid the monkeys in theft, among other things. If you have the patience for them, though, I hear they make good pets, so you might want to keep them around if you want to corral them sometime in the future. Food for thought. Those pogs know what's up. There's the bug be gone. Too bad there's no poison be gone. Right. So much of the stuff I don't need. Wait, do pogs eat chitin? Or chitin? Huh. Don't need the crown. They eat seeds though. Okay, so I need grass and twigs. How are these shears looking? 55, it should be enough. Should I try to do the 2 charcoal? Yeah, okay. Don't I have like a couple charcoal laying around somewhere? This backpack? No? Okay. Oh. Might as well eat these flowers. Do I know about the Slurper pet mod? I've never used it. Is it for DST or single player? Most of my opinion of Slurpers are influenced by DST. So if they're less obnoxious in single player, I'm fully willing to make that concession, then they may be as lovable as some people think. You're kidding me, not a single cave here. They're all over there. So I need gold. I know where to get 2 gold. I would take a gamble on that. If I can find a wishing well inside a cave, which is the best cave to go to for a wishing well? It's probably not the basic ones. So I probably want to go to like this one right here. Something a bit more exotic. I should bring flint with me. And iron ore. Let's see, what's important? What's important? Oh, and also let's... Nope, okay. That was really typical, actually. You're going down. Nothing but trouble. I meant to bring my pierogies with me. Probably should eat one though. Right. Ball peen hammer. It's just like a chester. A shadow chester, normal chester, or an ice chester. Yeah, so I guess we're not getting the stalking stick right now. I really do need to focus on not dying from poison. The current idea is to find the wishing well. And we're gonna offer gold in tribute. That's the genius plan. Got the machete. And on the way, I need to get more grass and twigs because we need to make traps for scorpions. Because alternatively, I could catch a scorpion and get a poison gland. At least it hasn't started raining yet. Last thing I need to do is be insane. Uh-oh. Try to get some preemptive gas set up here. Oh. Apparently I'm too close to my own noxious gas cloud. You would think there'd be a well down here. Wow, do I even have enough? I mean, is this a bad idea? Probably. Well, there's the stone. Ahaha! Well, and Scorpion. Let's see which one we get lucky with. Come on, Scorpio. Alright, let me heal myself. Ahaha! Luck prevails. Because it did not give me a gland, so. Alright, good. We took care of that for 1 gold. Gotta love the wishing wells, I tell you. Let's actually get some of the grass down here. Don't need a BFB whistle now? Probably not. So I'll be able to get over there to that island. Hopefully we get light bulbs for this world. It's actually going okay so far, interestingly enough. That was just pure luck there. Like, there was no accounting for that. There we go. It was gonna happen sooner or later, and I might as well have it happen with most of my armor on. Alright, do we really want to go up there? The answer is tomorrow. Oh, how nice, it saved at the same time. So, I need to quit for the night, but I'm really hyped about this playthrough here, so I think we'll be continuing it tomorrow if you're interested in stopping by. Should be back around the same time. Who should we host here? Silvershine's playing. We haven't hosted Silvershine in a while. Oop. Got caps lock on. So, thanks everyone for the follows, thanks for watching, and the big thanks to Not a Hooker for the host. Hope everyone has a good night, and I'm going to be hosting Silvershine here. See ya.